Okay, so last problem we wrapped up finishing where it had the physical picture of a graph and we had to go figure out what each endpoint was. For the next two examples, it will not have a picture of a graph, but instead it goes ahead and gives us the actual coordinates. So it's a lot easier actually with that. All we have to do is basically turn around and use it in our formula. So our formula is d equals, and then it's the square root, but remember I'm going to go do that at the end. So we're going to do parentheses, and then it's the x value minus the x value. So x value is always the first number in your problem or in each coordinate, which in this case is -4. It tells me to subtract, so I'm going to say minus, and then the other x value, that first one, which is in this case 3. And then that whole thing is squared, control period and square. And then the formula says add, so there's my plus sign. And then in the next parentheses, I do y minus y. So y is always the second number. So in this case, 1 minus this other y is -1. And so then we also square that. Notice, though, that when I put this -1, I didn't say, wow, well, it's subtracting, so that takes the place of my negative sign. It did not. We had to add a negative sign for a negative number. So then that way, this minus a negative, remember the double negatives actually become plus. And then we are going to do our scribble and draw in our square root. And then all we do is go put that into the calculator. So square root of -4 minus 3 squared. Square root, now I already forgot it, moving all these things. -4 minus 3 squared. -4 minus 3 squared. And then we're adding 1 plus 1 squared. So this answer is 7.28. It will not round up because that third number is a 0, which doesn't make it round up. So 7.28, final answer. 7.28 is the distance for that one. And our third and final one, we've got -7 minus 2 and 11 minus 3. So we say D equals, remember, x minus x. So x is -7 minus the other x value, 11. And that is all squared. And then we're adding our y values where we then subtract those in the parentheses. So -2 subtract our next y value is 3. And then control period and square. I'm going to just click on my previous square root and copy it and paste it so I don't actually go draw that all again. Okay, so then we go plug it in. -7 minus 11 squared. -7 minus 11 squared. And this was -2 minus 3. -2 minus 3. So this final answer, 18.68. So final answer on that, 18, I forgot, 0.68. 0.68. And that is the distance formula.